Alright, we're back with the first episode after episode 0 of this Skyrim playthrough. Remember, it's a playthrough, not a walkthrough. Check out that Major Slack Attack YouTube creator who talks about what he does. He does playthroughs, he does walkthroughs. And he describes a walkthrough as something where it's meticulously researched, so he's not bumbling around like I am here. And one reason I am bumbling around is because of this modded version of Skyrim. There's not a lot of videos about this particular version, which is a collection of mods. If I'm taking a look at my mod organizer setup, there's 1,038 mods on this modded version of Skyrim, which seems like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's not massive. There's ones with a lot more. So I'll go through and comment about the different mods. Like this one we're using is an alternate start, and it's actually called alternate perspective. And there's I'm looking at the mod list right now. There's 4 separate mods installed for this alternative perspective mod. Some extra plugins like the Creative Club patch, which makes it work with the Creative Club, which is part of the Anniversary Edition editions. So here we are. We're just going to loot the heck out of this room before we go out, because I did a little bit of walkthrough-ish stuff where in episode 0 I did some research, and we noticed that this room, once you leave and then come back, everything's marked as steel. So I'm going to grab what I need. And I think I'm not overzealous. I didn't grab everything. You'll notice here with Sky UI, it's got some additions, and you can show the class, what type of material it is, and in particular something I like for looting, and even more so when you're using a survival mod, which reduces your carry weight, is the value per weight ratio, which is the last column there. I also messed up talking about what the add-on is for changing the perks or the skill system. The one it's using is actually called Adamant. ADAMANT, and there's some, at least one other plugin on top of that. The author of that plugin has some others. It's interesting, you notice that while I'm walking around, it looks like I'm in bindings, but I'm not. But I kind of am once the game starts. I didn't steal it. I'm just putting it away for you. All right.
Yeah?
Matlara, she's the innkeeper, one of the innkeepers, and you'll see her on the porch of the inn in the vanilla game.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Yeah, I know where my room is. I was there.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
So the idea here is you rent a room from her, you sleep, and then that kicks off the start of the main game. And then those pop-ups are telling us about this survival plugin, which, if I remember, yes, is called Sunhelm. A bit different than the one that comes by default in the Anniversary Edition. This one, you got to eat, you have to drink, so there's thirst and hunger, and then you also have to sleep, and you got to stay warm. Like the improved graphics on the cutscenes. Well, not cutscenes, they're just images shown. during loading screens. So we're loaded in. Here we go. You'll notice the graphic updates, so the character models look different. And you can see they're coming in through the gate, but I'm blocked. I can't go there. I noticed this. I talked about it in the other episode. So invisible wall here. I can't get past that part. So I just go up on the porch and we'll watch them come in. The familiar scene for many people who played this game many times from the start. Here, Rayloff speaking in the second wagon.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
Need to go inside with the house.
So looking back at the
Why?
inn
I
again.
want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now. Whoa!
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping? Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
Hadvar looks quite
It
different,
has
but
been an honor.
I've seen
Jarl Ulfric.
plugins that make them extremely different.
Rayloff of Riverwood.
This one on then what? It's not bad. It's not too much away from the
No care of
theme.
Rorik's
There he
step.
goes.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
So I'm gonna run
You're
with
not
him
gonna
to see
kill
what
me!
happens. Yeah, and I took him down. There's the arrows. Got him in the butt.
You then. Step forward.
So it's not you. It's this
You
Khajiit.
with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble.
And this is the
Captain,
part of the original
should we
game
do?
where
He's not on the
it
list.
starts with who
Forget
are
the
you,
list. He goes to the
and then
block.
you go into the character
By
creation
your
screen.
orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
And that's the captain that you meet a little bit later. This, if you go Rayloff, of course. Which I will.
Murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down.
Kind of funny, it's like they're reacting to me. Who's this dork walking around between us?
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
And so the general, I think in vanilla, I don't remember him doing that path because he was talking there. That's strange.
General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we
Maybe.
commend your souls to Aetherius,
Walking around with a different
blessings of the eight
perspective, it
divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up!
assault
and Let's get
kind of
this over
changes your
with.
view.
as you wish.
Here we go, the impatient Nord who
Come on,
decides
I haven't
just
got
cut
all
my head
morning.
off. If he had just waited a few more minutes, he might still be around.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. You say the same.
Close-up view here. Yeah, that's not good.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
Here we off.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Net! The cat!
So this is where you would be going up, and they call the cat or
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
whatever race
I
you
said
start as, the
next
Breton, etc.
prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
You would go up, and of course the dragon arrives and would save you. So after the screen kind of freezes up, and then eventually Rayloff tells you to get up, and you escape into the
What
tower.
in oblivion is that?
I don't know what I was looking for here. I was just checking out. Oh, I was curious if the plugin for survival was already active, and it is. So you start to get tired already and hungry.
Sentries, what do you see? It's in the clouds.
Goblins dropping down. And so I decided, hey, let's just run to the tower. Because I know that's what's going to happen. And then it kind of flips over to an alternate intro to the game. So this is not the original intro. They've someone made it. It's got to be one of those 1,000 plus plugins. I would guess it's part of the alternate start plugin. And there we go. So my target is going to be about 20 minutes per published episode, because it makes it pretty long. What I will do, I might not show everything, obviously. I'll edit things down. And then we'll notice as we come back, we're back outside. So it's hard coded that we're going to be here, which follows the keying of the game. Or Raylof's going to tell us to get in the tower.
This way.
I already was. And there we go. I guess during the cutscene I went outside.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
So, Frick's no longer masked.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go.
Okay. But I don't want to get burned.
Just need to move.
That Nard's toast. So we're actually jumping back into the inn that we explored earlier. I need to adjust my mouse sensitivity. I look at those wheat piles and think, I should pick those up, but can't yet.
Everyone get back!
Yeah, the mouse sensitivity is a little bit too high, so I kind of
I have to find General
move around
Tullius
too
and join the
much.
defense.
You'll notice it here because I keep looking around trying to find the dragon.
Stay close to the wall!
Okay. Let's peek around and see what happens here. Ouch.
Quickly, follow me!
I definitely got disoriented here. I was going to start going where I'm supposed to go. And I'm looking the wrong way through the wrong exit. Came back. With General Tullius. There, that's where I'm supposed to go. Alduin speaking.
Out of my way!
So it's interesting, it's alternate perspective. I heard different parts that I never did before.
Let's go!
So let's go for Raylof's on fire. Put it out. And then into the keep. So I'm not going to go much longer here. I'm just going to kind of get it started. Pretty dark. And there is your alternate perk system. And as I said, this is adamant. Quite a bit of changes. The trees are very different. The pickpocketing and lockpicking are combined into a new tree called Security, and that allows them, I guess because you can't create a tree, to reuse one of them for hand-to-hand combat. It's pretty interesting. And again, your leveling up as a character is not tied to skill
Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
changes. It's
That thing
more
was a
RPG.
dragon. No doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
See, you gotta go through these prompts and do what he asks you to do as objectives. So I might not grab anything, but I gotta open the menu to do so. I'll try to, maybe I'm not going to talk when the characters are talking to not kill the story as much and you can hear. So yeah, we'll go about 20 minutes here and to not make them too long. Lost my track of thought, train of thought.
All right, get that armor on.
Since Ralof started talking and I wanted to shut up. So I'm going to kill it here. This is the end. Hope that you enjoyed this. Hit a like and subscribe and all those fun things. And I'll wrap this up and continue. I've got enough episodes recorded to queue these up and release them maybe a couple times a week. Thanks.